You are all welcome to today's business class. Please, if you are new among us, you can make use of the chat box. You can type, "I am new," in the chat box. The chat box is located at the down part of your screen. You can make use of the chat box. You can also make use of your writing materials in case you have any question in the course of this presentation. So, having said that, we can, okay. Somebody said, "I'm new." You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Kola Adenikan, welcome. Yes, you have taken a very bold step towards your financial freedom. We really appreciate your coming here today. And I promise you, it will be worthwhile. Oh, this is your second time. You're warmly welcome. So let's go straight to the business of the day. Before I start, I would like to ask this question. What is cryptocurrency? I know that some of us here in the audience are familiar with that word, while some too are hearing it for the very first time, and still, while others have heard it, but they don't really know what it is or how cryptocurrency operates. So in whatever category you find yourself, I'll urge you to relax while we tell you what cryptocurrency is all about. So today we are going to talk about what is cryptocurrency and what is Royalq AI robot and how Royalq robot works. So first of all, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency are digital assets or currencies. And these currencies use cryptography for security. Now, these cryptocurrencies operate on decentralized networks, which are based on blockchain technology. So now this blockchain technology makes it possible for transactions to be secure, transparent, and verifiable. And we have some examples of these cryptocurrencies. All of us know the popular one, Bitcoin. We have the likes of Ethereum. We have ADA, and so many of them. We have so many cryptocurrencies in the ecosystem. Now, for the benefit of this class, I would like to share my screen so that I can use some slide in this class. So, let me share my screen. Just a moment. Yeah. Ma, can you see my screen? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, we can see your screen. We can see your screen.
All right. So the first slide there says, what is cryptocurrency? They have talked about what cryptocurrency is. That is a digital asset or currency that run on the blockchain technology. Now we are going to talk about what is the difference between cryptocurrency and cash or fiat currency. Now the difference is that when it comes to cryptocurrencies are digital and they are also decentralized, and they allow for peer-to-peer transaction without government interference. When we talk about fiat money, we talk about the physical cash that we have. We all have cash in our houses. So it refers, fiat money refers to physical cash, and this cash is being issued or backed by the government, and they are centralized. They are also being regulated. So when it comes to regulation, cryptocurrency is less regulated, while fiat money is heavily regulated by the government. And also the government make policies that controls the supply and also the value of fiat money. Now, what is the nature of fiat money and cryptocurrency? Like as I said earlier, cryptocurrency is digital, while fiat money is physical. Now, how does one earn or sell cryptocurrency? That takes us to the number 3 slide. How can one earn and sell these digital assets? We can do that by either trading, buying, mining, or staking. While some people earn cryptocurrencies as payments for the work or services they have rendered. Now, since we have known how we can earn crypto assets, how do we sell them? We can sell crypto assets through an exchange. We have exchanges like Binance, we have Coinbase, we have KuCoin, and the likes of them. So selling of cryptocurrencies means that you are exchanging your assets with another. So how do you do that? That is where trading comes in. The next slide says, what is crypto trading? Crypto trading simply refers to buying and selling of digital assets like Bitcoin or Ethereum to make a profit. So you buy when the market is low and sell when the market is high. Some trade manually, while others trade using artificial intelligence. And that is why all of us are here today. We want to know, what is that artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence simply means is an AI or machine or computers that are programmed to think and learn like humans. It also do things like recognize voices, understand language, and make decisions, or even play games. You will agree with me that there are some cars that are self-driven. Yes, we have cars that are being driven by AIs. So now, since we have come to know all of this, how does Royalq come in? That takes us to the next slide that says, what is Royalq? Royalq is an artificial intelligence, like I mentioned earlier. Is a robot, is a semi-automated robot that helps us to buy and sell of digital assets. It uses quantitative trading strategies to analyze market trends and charts and execute trades on your behalf. This AI robot or Royalq AI robot is user-friendly. That means whether you are a newbie, a novice, or a professional trader, you can make use of Royalq AI trading robot. And this robot also trades 24/7. That means it doesn't go on holiday, it doesn't sleep, it works round the clock. How does this Royalq work? Now, in order for you to make use of Royalq robot, you need a referral link. Yes, the person who invited you to this class today will give you a referral link which you will use to register with. Registration is free. But if you want to activate this robot to start working for you, you have to pay a certain amount to activate this robot. So you need a link and you need to register, and then you activate the robot. So the person that gives you this link is very, very crucial to your growth when it comes to using this robot. So you need to download this robot, and in order for this bot to work effectively, you have to download or get a digital bank. Because just like we said, since Royalq, since cryptocurrency is digital, so it then means that you need a digital bank where you can put your trading capital. Remember, we do not deposit money to Royalq as a company. Our money stays in our custody, in our exchange, or in a digital bank. So you need to download and set up a digital bank, depending on the one that is compatible to your country. It can be Binance, it can be Huobi, it can be Kraken. Royalq partners with 9 exchanges. So you choose any one that you are comfortable with and then bind it by means of an API. So how does Royalq make money for you? How does Royalq make money for me? That is a very interesting part that all of us in the audience will want to know. How does Royalq make money for me? Am I still audible? Hello?
Very audible, leader.
All right, ma. So let's proceed. How does Royalq make money for you? Yes, Royalq makes money for you by analyzing cryptocurrency markets and making trades based on its algorithms. What is this word algorithm? Algorithm simply means a set of step-by-step instruction or rules that are designed to perform a specific task or solve a particular problem. So by means of this algorithm, the robot identifies trends and patterns and executes trades automatically, thereby buying when the market is low and selling when the market goes high, and thereby maximizing profit. So how does Royalq work? Now you can see these 2 powerful tools there, Royalq and Binance. In order for you to make use of this tool effectively, these 2 apps have to, interact with each other. And how do they do that? It is by means of an API. What is an API? An API simply means application programming interface. This application acts like a bridge that connects or allows 2 different softwares to talk to each other. So you need to link Royalq to Binance in order for the robot to be able to analyze markets and then make trades decision and trade the cryptocurrency for you while your money is with you. Another example is that this Royalq
Is it me or we have lost leader Florence?
I can't hear y'all either.
Okay. Leader Florence, if you can, I think network throughout. So let's wait for her to join again.
Hello?
Is our network? Okay, you are back. Welcome.
Yes, I'm
Welcome.
back. Thank you. Thank you. So let me continue my screen sharing. Just a moment. Yeah. Sorry for that. It was my network that took me off. So we can see the slide below. You can see those candlesticks and patterns. So this robot helps you. It has taken that stress from us of having to sit in front of maybe your computer or your phone and monitor the market movement. This robot does everything for you All you need to do is to give it a set of commands, and then you're good to go. So in Royalq, we have ranks and rewards. Although I will not be talking much about the ranks and reward, but when you register and activate your robot, you become a V1 member. Then as a V1 member, in order for you to go to the next rank, which is V2, you need to directly register 3 persons. And altogether, you need 20 team members in order for you to move to V2. And as a V2 member, you also need to register, I think, like 5 persons directly, and a total of I think a total number of 100 persons for you to move to the next level. No, I won't be talking much about these ranks and reward. So why do you need Royalq? Why is it important for you to have this wonderful money-making application on your phone? The reason is that all of us know how the economy is, especially if you're in Nigeria. You know what is going on in our economy. Bills are piling up. In fact, the cost of living wants to even kill the living. So you need another extra source of income. You need a system where you can make money effortlessly. And Royalq, and that is where Royalq comes in. Royalq is not, in fact, is not what we have been seeing. It's not your regular. With the recent happenings in the internet space, I think this week or last week, one network crashed. Why? Because people are busy putting their money in these systems, in these people's websites and companies. But with Royalq, is not that way. We have our money in our custody. Our money is with us. That is why we can comfortably do what? Sleep with our 2 eyes closed. So Royalq is a game changer, is a Ponzi killer. So for anyone who is in the audience, who is joining us for the first time, or who has not activated his robot, please, my advice to you this evening is for you to get started, because they say delay is dangerous. Get started today and then enjoy unlimited possibilities with Royalq, because in Royalq, or these days, we don't leave landed properties or cars or houses for our children. Personally, for me, what I want to leave for my children is my username and password. Yes, my username and password is what I'll be handing over to my children in Royalq. So you don't have to fear anything. There is no fear in using Royalq. The robot does not have access to your money. It is not even designed to make losses. No. Although we experience waiting time. So get started today. Get back to the person that invited you to this class and ask for his or her referral link. Get started so that you start making money like others. Thank you very much, my leaders. Do we have any? Yeah. Do we have any questions? Does anybody in the audience have any question?
So please, if you have any question, please use it on the chat box. I don't know whether Leader Temitope is available to just briefly, quickly share his testimony with us, please. Leader Temitope, please, just very brief, share your testimony with us. Leader Temitope is a Royalq member, is a V1 in this Royalq space, amazing person. I think you are a year in, I believe you are a year in the business. Leader Florence, you are still sharing your screen, please. I believe he's 1 year in the business already, and I believe he has a testimony so that we can take questions after that. Leader Temitope, please, if you can, briefly.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Am I audible now?
You're welcome. Yes, you are.
Am I audible? Okay, amazing, amazing. I'm so excited anytime I'm called upon to share my third story. Because first and foremost, this is an impromptu. But anyhow, I always prepare for Royalq because Royalq changed our life. And then maybe I may quickly say maybe the answer you can start calling me V2 now. I'm already moving to V1 because I'm not seeing myself in V1. I'm seeing myself in V2. So it's V2 now, not V1 again. So what I want to say quickly is that Royalq is an amazing business. I will say this many times. It's the best business I've ever seen for now. The best business. Probably maybe later there may be some new business, but this is the best business. Why is it one of the best businesses? Because you do not need a lot of money for you to be able to do it. Let me say this quickly. If you are going to open any business right now, maybe a physical business, for those people that always say, I want to have a physical business, I want to have a physical business. Now, if you are going to open any business, probably you may want to open a salon where people cut their hair, or you want to open a restaurant, or you want to open where people sell a shop where people come and buy clothes, or whatever business you want to do. First and foremost, you need a shop. That's the first thing you need. And if it's going to be let me use a salon, you have to furnish the shop. And if you are going to furnish the shop, you have to buy materials. After all this is being done, you have to still consider, am I the one that is going to be there, or do I need to put somebody there? And if you are going to put somebody there, then you have to employ somebody who will be probably maybe based on salary or based on what you people generate over time. Then, I haven't done all this. You are not certain how much you will make. You are not certain. But I want to tell you, if you are going to start even that as small as that business is, you are not spending less than 1 million naira on that business. And apart from that, you have to still come and be monitoring it, checking it. If the person is doing what he says he's doing, if the person is not picking your money or is not packing your money or whatever the person may be. But with Royalq, you can start with less than 340,000, 380,000 or 390,000 naira, and you are becoming a business owner. A business owner that provides you the opportunity for you to travel anywhere in the world at any time, any location. There are people right now, if they call them, they cannot leave. The reason they cannot leave, not because where they are going is not important, but because of their business. They are tied to something. But today, with your smartphone, you can be making money. I'm not just making money, making dollars with your smartphone at the comfort of your zone, anywhere in the world. I think that is what technology has brought to us. And I feel it's better we accept it and start moving with it and position ourselves. I always want to say this. Some people are still fighting it, but thank God for those people who has already accepted it. I think those are the few words I'm going to say. I can go on and go on, but because of time, let's manage our time. So please, if you haven't get started, I want you to get back to the person who has invited you to this Zoom class. Tell them I want to get started. Royalq assures you that you will make money. I'm telling you, because why? The market is open for you. Today, if you get started, you start making money. It's as interesting as that, at the comfort of your zone. All you just need to do is just to be hungry for success, put in the work, and then you are good to go. The sky is not just your limit. I believe strongly the sky will be your starting point. So I could have said my story, but time will not permit me. So I think you can take it from there with Florence. And this is an amazing presentation. I'm so happy to be in this amazing presentation with you. And thank you, Leader Ashura.
Thank you so much.
Please go ahead, Linda Florence.
All right, ma. Thank you so much, Leader Temitope. We have a question in the chat box from Mr. Osas FX. He says, good evening, ma. My question is, what is the best capital to start with on the business of Royalq? Okay. Now, first of all, you need $120 for the activation of the robot. This $120, you are depositing it into Royalq account. That is for the subscription of the robot for 1 year. And you need a minimum of $10 or $20 for gas fee. And then your trading capital, which you deposit in your wallet or exchange, from $100 upward. Yes, from $100, you can start trading. So if you're ready, you can get back to the person that gave you the link to this Zoom class.
Thank you
Do
so
we have
much
any?
for that presentation, Leader Florence. Do we have any other question, please? You can also unmute yourself if you want to ask question. Please, you can also unmute yourself if you want to ask question. Now, when it comes to a business, there's no such thing as a right capital. Okay, when it comes to a business, there's no such thing like it's not a Ponzi scheme. You know, Ponzi scheme have packages. They'll tell you, oh, there is a gold package. This one is $100. Or they'll tell you there is a premium package or platinum. How do you know what they do, what they call it? They always have this very sweet name tag they give it. But if you are talking about a genuine business, because here you are buying and selling, okay? That's what trading is about. That's the name, trading. But what are you trading? Digital currencies, which is called crypto. That's what you are trading. But it's not different from whatever you are doing offline, like your business. You know, for somebody now that is doing like selling provision, they are trading, but you know, they buy provision or food stuff to trade. They are doing buying and selling. It's the same thing. We have thousands of cryptocurrency you can buy and you can sell on, you can trade. So in a business, there's no such thing like, oh, what is the best or what is, it is for you to start and you expand, okay? So if you are doing a business, that's why you see that when people start their business, you see them with one shop. And then when next you are seeing them, maybe like a couple of years, you notice that they've gone to add another shop again. Business is booming. So there's no right capital. Some people are, I will tell you for a fact that some people are trading with over $10,000. It's your money, it's your capital. Because the truth is, the bigger the capital, the bigger the profit. And it's not just in Royalq, it's not just in cryptocurrency trading. That doesn't just happen in crypto trading. It's in every way of life, every part of life. What ShopRite is making, you cannot compare it with what a normal supermarket will be making, or an Aboki kiosk. What differentiates them is that capital. If you go to ShopRite now, anything you want, you see it there. Almost everything is there for you to buy. It's capital. Now, once you have that capital and you pair it with knowledge, and then you are good to go. So when we say start, yes, you can start. When I started a few years back, I started with $300. Okay. And then I created a plan for myself because I knew, I saw other people's results. You know, I saw that people were making more and I wanted to make more money too. So I created a plan, and every week I was buying USDT with a certain amount. Okay, so I was buying USDT, expanding, compounding, you know, adding to my trading capital. So there's no such thing like how much will I use to start? No, remember that whatever capital you have, you are not sending it to anybody. It's in your possession. It's your own money. Okay? Whatever money you have in your local currency, be it your Naira, your GTB, that's it. It's yours. So we are saying that, you know, this your GT is like we are saying this your GTB bank, that you have money there. We have a robot that we can connect to it. Okay? And then it can help you trade. But obviously, you can't do that with your local currency. It's just an example. But you can do that with digital assets, cryptocurrency. So you are going to change your Naira, okay, to crypto. And then when you change it to crypto, you need a crypto bank. Same way you need a dollar. Same way, sorry, you need a Naira account. You will then need a crypto bank to store that money, to also use to trade. And that's where Binance comes in. So you get your Binance, you register on Binance. Once you register, you do KYC. What is KYC? Know your customer. It's the same thing also with your local bank. You do KYC for your local bank. Remember when you went to go and open your local bank, you fill set of forms, and then you have to also submit your identification, whether it's NIN, international passport, and then also your passport photograph. But Binance or those digital assets, you do KYC on your phone. You don't need to go outside. Once you download Binance, okay, you register. After registration, you do face verification. And also you can use your BVN or your international passport to do your KYC. Once it's verified, you're good to start using it. So that's what we are saying here. Do we have any other question, please? Before we
Yes, I have
round
a
up.
question. I have a question.
Okay, please go
Hello, can you
ahead,
hear?
sir.
Okay, thank you very
Very
much
well.
for having me here. Okay, I registered yesterday through a friend who's also in this meeting, and I activated the Royalq today. I watched a video on Google on how to bind Royalq with Binance because I have a verified Binance account. But after binding, of course, it showed that it has bounded. But I thought I was going to see my balance from my Binance on the Royalq because the video said that I'm supposed to see the balance there. It wasn't
Mm-hmm.
there. I then went back to Binance. I moved the fund from funding to sports. I
Mm-hmm.
refreshed it. I still didn't see it there, so I had to combine it. So probably waiting for this meeting. Then the second question is that okay, having binded the account, how do we know which of the points to trade with? Is it that we'll just follow someone and copy the trading, or we still need to do more research on how to still continue to trade the points? Thank you. Did you hear me? Hello?
Hello,
Okay, I'm done with the question. Thank you very much.
Mr. Kola Adenike.
Yeah.
Adenike. This evening I'm going to put you through on how you do your binding properly, and show you through on how you are going to set trades and pick some trades. By this evening we'll have a private call.
God bless you, Mr. Biola. Mr.
All
Kola,
right,
that's
sorry,
our
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Network threw me out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yes,
Have you
that's
gotten an
that's
answer?
our team leader, Mr. Kola. Purposely, I'm supposed to let you know that, but sorry. So he's going to do that to you later today, please.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, I believe that you've been answered, but let me just for people that do not have an activated robot yet that wants to register. So when you have to get back to the person that invited you to this meeting, okay? Now, after you must have activated your robot, right? They are going to guide you on how to activate your robot. After you must have activated your robot, then they will also guide you, send you a video on how to bind. Once you bind your robot, they will add you to a group. So tell the person to add you to, a follow-up group where you start learning how to trade and do all that. But they would teach you how to do all that. They would start teaching you how to trade, how to use the robot, and then you will start attending Zoom meetings, coming to Zoom meetings to learn. We always have members meeting. We have Zoom meetings every day. So you come on this members meeting, to learn.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Do we have any question? Do you have any other question? You can use the chat or unmute yourself and ask your question before we round up. Do we have any other question? All right. Since we do not have any other question, meetings every day. We have members meeting and also guest meeting. Our guest meetings like this are Sunday. We have meetings for Sunday for guests and also Tuesday. So that's our guest meeting, Sunday and on Tuesday. Now, our meetings for weekdays is 8:30 p.m. We always have meeting every weekdays. And for weekends, 5 p.m., we have our meeting. Tomorrow, we have our meeting for technical analysis. Those of us that want to learn how to trade, read charts, we have an amazing technical analysis team. So they'll be coming tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Come and learn for members how to trade very well and be good at trading. So I believe that is all for today. So if you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you to this meeting. Okay? That person is very important to you. They're going to give you a link, you use it to register, and they're going to guide you through the step how to activate your robot. And after that, they add you to a group where you start learning how to trade. So what we do here is basically just trade cryptocurrency, and we trade on spot. We don't trade futures, where you lose your money. We trade on spot. So there's nothing to be afraid about. It's not very technical. It's something that you can learn. So yeah, even if you are a novice, you can learn how to instruct your robot and use it very effectively. So thank you so much, everybody. Have an amazing week. We'll see you tomorrow on our next meeting. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Leader Florence. Amazing,
Thank you,
amazing present.
everyone.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Leader Abiola, thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks to that.
Thank you.
For sure.
Mr. Peter, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.